Welcome to MDY Truth Channel. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share. Mozo woke up early to prepare for work. As he turned to look at his wife, Yuta, he noticed she was still sound asleep. He stared at her with fury and contempt, his expression like someone looking at a forbidden being. He excused himself to relieve himself in the restroom, and after he was done, he came out and sat at the edge of the bed. Mozo let out a deep sigh before calling out to his wife, Yuta. Yuta. But Yuta didn't respond, she was still fast asleep. When he got no answer, Mozo turned swiftly toward her and landed a thunderous slap on her leg, causing Yuta to jolt awake. In a calm, soft tone, after quickly glancing around to ensure the slap didn't come from intruders, she composed herself and asked, "Honey, why would you wake me up like that? That was painful and unexpected. You could have woken me up normally." Mozo ignored her complaint and simply told her to get his toothbrush and toothpaste. Without arguing, Yuta respectfully got out of bed and brought him what he asked for. When she handed them to him, she asked, "Where do you intend to brush your teeth?" Mozo took the items and commanded her to bring him water. Then, he applied the toothpaste to the brush and told her to sit on the floor in front of him. Yuta hesitated, confused about why she had to sit on the floor, even when her husband's expression was not friendly. His voice deepened ominously as he said, "Don't make me repeat what I regretted last time. It's too early for that. Sit." Yuta questioned why she had to sit but eventually obeyed when she noticed Mozo getting up. As she sat on the floor before him, he told her to open her mouth. She wanted to protest but remembered the brutal beating he had given her before, one that nearly took her life. So she did as she was told. "Keep your mouth open till I'm done, or we'll both regret it," Mozo warned. He began brushing inside her mouth and all over her body. When he was done, Yuta rushed to the restroom, still in her nightwear, to wash her mouth and body, sobbing uncontrollably. She came out of the bathroom with her wet nightwear and approached Mozo. With a shaky voice, she said, "For 3 years I've been enduring and tolerating you. Not once have I felt what it means to be happy in a marriage. I kept asking you what I did wrong, what made you change the night of our wedding. I'm tired, Mozo." Mozo interrupted coldly, "Then leave. I want you out of my life. You're nothing but a public waste bin." Yuta was speechless. Mozo took his shower, got dressed, and left for work. Later that day, after work hours, Mozo returned home to find his mother, Agatha, and their family pastor waiting for him in the living room. They were being served snacks and juice after a meal. Mozo greeted them and took a seat, asking if everything was all right. Just then, Yuta entered the room. Agatha told Mozo to go freshen up, but he insisted on knowing why they had come. His mother explained that Yuta had invited them, but they were still waiting to hear why. Mozo turned to Yuta with a smirk and asked, "Honey, is everything all right? Why did you invite the family pastor and my mom?" "Really?" Yuta retorted. She then greeted them again and began her complaint, explaining how her husband had been maltreating her from the very day they got married. She said she had never known happiness in her marriage and pleaded with the pastor and her mother-in-law to intervene for the sake of the union. When the pastor asked Mozo if what Yuta said was true, Mozo initially wanted to deny it, but eventually spoke up. He explained that 3 years ago, on their wedding day, his mother had told him she saw Yuta with his younger brother, and later with his father. The room fell silent with shock. The pastor asked, "Does your wife not have the right to speak with any of your relatives?" Mozo burst out in anger, interrupting, "That's not it. This woman," he pointed at Yuta, "is promiscuous. She doesn't know where to go except my father and brother. She slept with them. Isn't that disgusting?" Yuta was stunned. She turned to Agatha and asked, her voice raised, "Did you? You told my husband something I didn't do?" Mozo interjected, "You will speak to my mother with respect. Are you saying she lied?" The pastor asked calmly, "Sister Agatha, before God and man, did your daughter-in-law actually engage in such acts with your husband and younger son? Agatha replied, well, you can't blame me. I told my son what I had to so he would get rid of her. I never approved of this union. I wanted him to marry my friend's daughter. She's educated, cultured, civilized, you name it. She turned to Yuta and said, all I want is for you to leave my son's life. Why are you still here? With all you say he did to you? Yuta tried to compose herself and conceal her emotions. She replied, you told him that so I'd leave him and head marry who you wanted. This is not just my husband's house, it's my home. My home, and I'm going nowhere. With that, Yuta stood up and left the room. Mozo sat speechless, staring at his mother in disbelief. Agatha broke the silence, don't look at me like that. Tears welled in Mozo's eyes as he spoke, you made me become a beast to the woman I claimed to love. You made me do the unspeakable. How could you? Agatha interrupted, I didn't force you. You should have just sent her packing. I didn't send her away because I wanted her to feel the hurt I felt, Mozo said. And now, all of it was a lie. You came to me crying, those tears were lies? Agatha insisted that everything Mozo did was on him. You're right, Mozo agreed. Seeing myself in those acts made me believe I'm the devil's son. Agatha quickly said, no, you're not the devil's son. Your father is an angel, not the devil. Mozo replied coldly, of course, he's not. But my mother is. The pastor then addressed Mozo. You allowed your mother to come before your wife. You never saw your wife as a part of you. That's why you didn't confront this situation earlier. With that, Mozo turned to his mother and said, go to your husband's house. He thanked the pastor, then made his way to his bedroom to join his wife. Thanks for watching. Once again, don't forget to subscribe.